Hi everyone, I'm from the Inimitable Vlog and welcome to the first Surprise Sunday on this channel. So about a week ago I told the Next Generation guys that their channel idea of having guests is awesome, and they reached back to me and asked me if I wanted to be the first Surprise Sunday guest host. And I said yeah! And that's how I got on this channel. So this week's topic is obviously Halloween, if you've missed it. But it's Sunday, so Halloween is already over. Therefore, I thought it would be a cool idea to present you 3 of the funniest and weirdest incidents occurring on Halloween. Kind of like the after party after a main event. So here we go with number 1. The zombie murder victim. This story takes place in Bad Segeberg, which is in Germany, and it's about a young man on his way home the next morning after a Halloween party. Now there are 3 things he should have thought of in advance. First, he took a public train to get home. Second, he was still pretty drunk. And third, he was dressed up like a zombie. In addition, Bad Segeberg was a pretty rural area, meaning nearly nobody actually knew about Halloween. The train passengers mistook the drunken man dressed up as a zombie for a surviving murder victim because of his exhausted, drunk way of walking, and it looked like he had blood on his face. The police and even an ambulance was called, but they found out the truth soon. The young man could continue his journey after washing off the realistic makeup he had put on. Number 2. Ludwig Van Beethoven. In the evening of October the 31st, Halloween night, a tourist was walking around the central cemetery in Vienna. Because walking on the cemetery on Halloween seemed like a good idea. However, at some point, he thought he was able to hear some orchestral music. After looking around a bit, he finally came to a gravestone that said Ludwig Van Beethoven. The tourist then realized that it was the 5th symphony he could hear. There was just one weird thing about it, that it was playing backwards. He then decided to convince a friend to come with him to the central cemetery and see if he had a logical solution for the spooky phenomenon. But he was also left curious about what the backwards played symphonies meant. In the next morning, a crowd has already gathered around the gravestone, and they discovered that the symphonies were not only played backwards but also in the inverse order they have been published. At some point they asked the local graveyard caretaker if he knew what was wrong with Ludwig van Beethoven and his grave. Without caring too much, he just answered, "Oh, he's just decomposing." And the last one, number 3. A Firefighters Halloween story. This story is set up in an unknown town, but where it's permitted to light a recreational fire from the hours 6 AM to 6 PM in your private backyard. On October the 31st, Halloween night, the local fire department noticed smoke coming from a backyard at about 8 PM, far away from the town center. Concerning the breach of the law that no fires were permitted after 6 PM, the fire department sent 2 firemen to the house of which garden the smoke was coming from. They knocked at the door, holding their helmets in the hand, ready to use. An old lady opened the door, shortly looked at the 2 men, and before they could say anything she threw some candy into their helmets and rapidly closed the door after saying, "I want you 2 guys a little bit too old for that shit." BOOM! Oh, what? Okay, that was it with the 3 funniest Halloween stories I could find. Hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, because seriously, I love my ass off. Don't forget to subscribe to the Next Generation channel right here, right now. It was super fun making this video, and at this point I'd like to thank them for having me as a surprise Sunday. I'll never forget that. You're the bros! Also, if this is the first time you've ever seen me in a video, check out my main channel where I do super cool, awesome stuff. Both of the links will be down in the description. Alrighty, hope you all had an awesome Halloween. Have a nice Sunday. Inimitable Vlog, over and out.